We've all individually experienced some sort of fear, right? Whether that be a fear of heights, whether that be a fear of losing a loved one, or even a fear of Marmite. So if I was to say that right now, there was a massive spider crawling up your leg, how would you react? Well, some may not react at all, think, it's just a spider, he's not going to do anything, while others may naturally feel a little bit of fear. Little butterfly, palm sweat. See, this is the question I've been asking myself. What makes us feel the way that we do when we're in a precarious situation? Why am I currently feeling butterflies standing here talking to you all? I've cut it down to three things. Three things which I believe are the core triggers causing us to feel the way that we do. The first one is experience. Now, what do I mean by experience? Well, let me elaborate. Say you had an interview that didn't go exactly to plan, but you were called up at the last minute and given the chance to redo it. You may feel grateful being given that opportunity to try again, but most would also feel the fear of making the same mistakes again, which may hold them back from giving that new opportunity a chance. You're afraid of history repeating itself, from making the same mistakes, embarrassing yourself, and this could in turn make you fearful for similar situations in the future. Number 2, pressure. We've all experienced pressure. It can be self-imposed or externally placed by those around us. We feel as though we are expected to perform or do something to a certain standard in fear of the consequences of possible failure. This could be the pressure from peers to do something that we're uncomfortable with, or pressure from an authority to do something at a certain standard. Well, we all know, for example, the pressure that teachers feel when Ofsted inform them at the last minute that they're coming to inspect the school. Number 3, environment. Now, this one's pretty interesting. I want to say about 60% of the people that I asked told me that this was the reason that they feel fear. But before I go on to that, can I just call out Zilla May? Can you tell everyone something about yourself? Or can Ellie? Or can Harriet? Now, don't worry. This was just a test. For those names that I just called out, my fellow finalists, how did you feel? You felt a bit uncomfortable, right? Felt put on the spot, felt nervous, felt fear. Now, say if I were to ask you that same question again, but this time I forewarned you, would you have reacted in the same way? No, you would have anticipated the question. And that's what I mean by environment and the world that we live in. We live in a world where the unexpected happens, so we can't necessarily control the way that we react to certain situations or anticipate what may be around the corner. I think as humans, we need to have better understanding that sometimes in life, all we can do is just let and accept that things will happen. We can't always control what can and won't happen, so it's best to just let life take its course. So in summary, don't let fear hold you back. Yes, for those fears that you can control, do it. Work on them, prepare for them so that you feel better and more at ease in those situations. But for those that you can't control, just let them happen. Remember, everyone has experienced it. Don't let the fear of what could happen make nothing happen.